BODDAMN. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 back exercises that you should be doing to start growing your back muscles. What's going on, guys and gals? Chris with the BODDAMN channel. This channel is all about food, fitness, and how to live an active, healthy lifestyle. Do me a favor, follow me on Instagram at BODDAMN. And you can also get my free muscle building guide. It is down below. It is the first link. Go get it. I think you'll love it. You'll find some great tips on how to build some high quality muscle. So in this video, we're gonna be going over 3 exercises that you have to be doing in order to increase your back size in general. So all 3 of these things do involve a barbell. And let's get to the very first exercise. It should be no surprise that this one is the very first one. It's the most important. But I'm gonna walk you through the form on how to do it. Now, anytime that you're trying to put, good size on the back, it's advisable to take, reps that are maybe 8 and less. It's advisable that you're eating in a caloric surplus, perhaps. You really wanna put a lot of stress on the muscle, and you wanna feed the muscle. So keep that in mind when you're trying to really grow something. You do have to kind of attack it pretty hard, and you want to also feed it, as it's recovering. So the very first exercise is the bent over barbell row, and I have the barbell chilling right here in the catchers. And essentially what you want to do is you want to put your hands to the side right here. So like take your hands from up here, go right here, and this is where you want to grab the bar, right about there. So for me, my pinkies are really close to the ring of the bar, so there's some rings that are etched in the bar. So I'm going to go down, I'm going to pick it up, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk it out, okay? And I'm going to basically put the bar down here. I'm going to put my butt out, and I'll have this bar riding down my thighs until it gets about 2 inches below my knee. I'm going to keep my back straight, my shoulders pinched, and that's going to be the starting position, all right? So right around here, 2 inches below the knee, and the bar is just chilling there. And then I'm going to row with a straight wrist up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you kind of get the idea. And if you paid attention, my wrists aren't curling when it's coming up. And that's a sign of too much weight. It's a sign of improper form. When you're doing the bent over barbell row, you are starting bent over, and it is considered a compound exercise because there's a lot of tension on a lot of muscles in your body. So essentially, right down your thighs. That weight should be about 2 to 3 inches lower than your kneecap. And that's the starting position. And then you're going to row like this using your back, all right? Squeezing it, but don't lose your shoulders rolling forward too much. Keep your back nice and flat, and don't forget about the wrists, curling, okay? When the wrist starts to curl, this way, that way, then it's a sign of improper form and too much weight. Okay, the next exercise I want to show you is called Penlay Row. And Penlay Row is really important because this one, you're going to stay braced, all right? It's kind of like a bent over barbell row, except we're really going to be bent over like this. And it's advisable, if you want to do a Penlay Row and get the most out of it, to maybe stand on something that's a little elevated. So people will take an Olympic disc, like a 45, they'll be standing on that, and that way you can get a lot more stretch in your back muscles. Now, Penlay Row is kind of cool because unlike a bent over barbell row, you do use a little bit less weight, because this one, it's advisable to actually let your back and your anterior deltoid roll forward, all right? And then you pull it into place, but you're using less weight, okay? And you keep your back nice and straight, and you're pitched over a whole lot more. So let me demonstrate the Penlay Row for you right here. And it's a great exercise. I was doing it today, actually, part of my pull routine. Same thing, make sure that your wrists don't curl or anything like that. So here I am. I'm gonna bend way over, okay? Aggressively over. I'm gonna put this weight on the ground, actually. And what I wanna do is I wanna stay aggressively bent over, almost to where my back is parallel to the floor. So if I'm looking in a mirror, I wanna see my back like this, not like that, okay? I wanna see my back really nice and flat. And I wanna, let my back go like this, and then roll into position, go like this, and then roll into position. So if you're using certain plates at the gym, sometimes you can't get that motion. That's why you have to stand on something that's a little bit more elevated so you can get that, that motion. So let's take a look at what it looks like. I'm sitting right here. The weight is on the floor. I'm going to pick it up pretty close to where those rings are. That's where my pinky is going to be. And I'm gonna go like this, and then I'm gonna stay pitched over, and I'm gonna row it, just like that. I'm also gonna be thinking about my wrists not curling, all right, and letting my back droop. You can see I'm letting my back droop forward, and then pulling it into position, all while staying aggressively bent forward. So that's how you do a Penlay row, and they're freaking awesome. Trust me, I love this. This is one of my favorite back movements of all time. So that's how you do it. Let's go to number 3. All right, number 3 is with the barbell. It usually is in a catcher the entire time, so when you're done with it, you put it back in the catcher. And what it is the reverse bent over barbell row. Now, this one, it's advisable to, with a barbell row, you're pitched over pretty good. On this one, I like to be up just a hair closer, upwards. So if that makes any sense. It's a reverse grip, okay? Not overhand, but reverse. And we're gonna go like this. You're gonna take your arms like this and then grab, okay? That's where you wanna be grabbing. And then you're gonna go up. Same thing, bent over barbell row position like this. Except if I'm 3 inches down on the bent over barbell row from my knee, I wanna be maybe 1 inch on this one. And I'm just gonna row with my back. Pay attention to my wrists, all right? Just like that. Now with a reverse barbell row, you can actually put a pretty good amount of weight on here. More so than a bent over barbell row. So something to consider is, with this, you can really stack on some good weight. The Penlay row being the one with the least amount of weight that I showed you. Bent over barbell row maybe the second heaviest amount of weight. And this one you can do a lot. But on any row, basically you're going for a really big squeeze and you want to pay attention to your wrist, okay? Watch your wrists while you're doing it in a mirror. But those are the 3 tips I wanted to show you today, or the 3 exercises. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, hit the like button, put a comment down below, and I'll see you on the next BODDAMN video. Take it easy. Goodbye!